Well, our business proposal is to have LED screens overlaid on staircase fronts, providing dynamic and impactful advertising.
Target market primarily includes U.S. sports teams and organizations.
Revenue streams encompass screen sales to stadiums and revenue sharing with advertisers.
AdVista holds a unique position as a pioneer in this disruptive solution.
Exclusive LED screens patented for transforming stairs into highly effective advertising spaces. AdVista mission is to provide the best advertising experience for both stadium attendance and the company's advertising. On-site for innovation in LED screen promotional installed on staircases.
Our vision in the medium term is to become the #1 advertising brand in Mexico by expanding into new markets and establishing strategic alliances, positioning LED screens as an innovative and effective medium in promotion.
Well, the logo represents the company names and has these colors because they symbolize what we want to convey as a company.
Blue is the color of the sky and the sea. The color is fitting for the company because it is associated with the outdoors.
And our slogan is "Great moments deserve big screens."
The product that AdVista offers is a light-emitting diode screens with a weight of approximately 6 kilograms according to Intercompras.
Well, LED screens overlay on staircase fronts, providing dynamic and impactful advertising.
Our main components and raw materials are light-emitting diodes, printed circuit board, soldering materials,
power supply, lenses and diffusers, and controllers and control circuits.
The general measurement of the screens is 1.20 meters long by 10 centimeters high and 10 centimeters deep. And now we are going to talk about our product characteristics. At first, we have an efficient consumption. Energy-efficient design using low-consumption LED technology.
Extended operation without significantly increasing energy costs.
Automatic brightness adjustment for optimal performance day and night.
And now we are going to talk about specialized maintenance, and AdVista offers comprehensive maintenance services for sports stadium LED screens.
Regular inspections and preventive maintenance to detect and address issues.
Fast and efficient intervention by a highly trained technician team in case of accidents or failures.
Ensures minimal disruptions in advertising projection, guaranteeing optimal performance at all times.
Our principal supplier is Pantallas Mexico. These suppliers of high-quality custom-made LED screens.
Intel also provides us the Intel NUC, the mini computer for viewing advertisements.
Well, our outsourcing is Promo Logistics, who is going to carry on the logistics of AdVista.
We also work with Manpower Group, the marketing and legal advice.
And Electronics is going to have the installation and maintenance, and this is going to help us to cost reduction, and the Electronics have 24/7 support.
Our target market is United States of America, focusing on California.
Thriving and expansive sport industry that have 29 franchises in professional leagues.
This is a significant hub for the entertainment and advertising industry.
According to Statista, in 2022, California contributed 40% to the total GDP of the United States in the third quarter of 2022. For supply chain activities is ordering. AdVista receives an order from a client in California.
Planning. AdVista consults with Pantallas Mexico, Intel, Electronics, Promo Logistics, and Manpower to confirm the product, the service, and the facility availability.
Well, our production. Pantallas Mexico produces the LED screens as per AdVista specifications. Intel manufactures the NUC, and Electronics handle LED screen installation and maintenance. Promo Logistics coordinates the transportation of screens from suppliers to Electronics warehouse in California. Manpower recruits and hires the marketing, accounting, and legal professionals needed by AdVista.
Transport. Pantallas Mexico and Intel ship the products to AdVista's warehouse in Mexico, where Promo Logistics is going to take them and send them to California to the warehouse of Daktronics for them to install the screens in the sports events stadiums.
Well, our reception, Daktronics received the screens.
Sales, AdVista sells the screens to its clients.
The installation, Daktronics installed the screens at sports event stadiums.
And the maintenance is also done by Daktronics, which carry out the maintenance.
Moving into our QFD, comparative evaluation. This is an evaluation that allows us to choose our more important aspects for our product. We chose in between sustainability, data analysis, innovation, customer experience, and durability. This is a test which consists in scoring each aspect of our product and to choose which one is the most important for us. And we asked ourselves, how are we going to achieve each aspect? We chose using LED screens with less carbon emissions, using the stadium's Wi-Fi cookies, using the Intel NUC, which is a technological innovation in the market, changing the traditional marketing display, and the Pantallas Mexico is going to give us long-lasting products. We came to a conclusion that the most important aspect for us at AdVista is the durability of the product. This is to enable the recovery of the investment made with the years of usage. And the second most important was the innovation. If we don't have the innovation, our product will be obsolete and will not work for the future companies we sell them.
For our export process, we're going to talk about first of our inventory. The strategy for distributing LED screens by AdVista in California is built on 5 elements. The first element is the data-driven forecasting. By analyzing market trends, economic data, and competitor behavior through advanced analytics, AdVista predicts market demands to inform strategic stock planning. Safety stock management. AdVista maintains a buffer of safety stock to handle demand surging during California peak seasons and unique events, ensuring consistent product availability and customer satisfaction. Distribution networking efficiency. This company optimizes its warehouse and distribution center location to reduce transportation costs and delivery times. The inventory segmentation. AdVista segments its inventory by product specifics and demands, partners allowing for personalized management and optimized stock levels, which in turn helps prevent excess inventory on shortages. And the last one is a real-time inventory tracking. By implementing a state-of-the-art inventory system, AdVista achieves transparency across the supply chain, enabling time decisions to adapt to market changes and maintain ideal inventory levels. Okay, so for our logistic and distribution plan, the first stage is the screens leave Pantallas Mexico facilities that are in Cancun, Quintana Roo, Mexico, to AdVista warehouse located at Avenida Rio San Joaquin, 3 Cuarto Lomas de Soltelo. By land, taking approximately 28 hours. The supply company conducts this delivery. So it's going to be to Cancun to Mexico City. The travel time is 28 hours, and the operator is the one that the supplier decides. Once the LED screens are in our facilities, in our warehouse in Mexico City, we're going to travel them to Los Angeles, California, to the stadiums. That is going to be management by DSB Logistics. That it involves a road journey for approximately 1,864 miles, 3,000 kilometers approximately. The transit time is roughly to 30 to 35 hours. The choice of the Tijuana-San Diego custom point is based on its efficiency for commercial freight and proximity to Los Angeles. Although actual crossing times may be vary due to traffic and procedural factors, DSB Logistics will likely leverage its expertise to ensure optimal route planning and manage custom formalities, aiming to minimize delays and ensure timely delivery of the leg string to the stadiums in Los Angeles destinations.
Moving on, we have the documents necessary for the exportation of the goods. In first place, we have the certificate of origin. Basically, this document certifies the country in which a product, a good, has been manufactured, and it helps determine the tariffs and the trade agreements that apply to specific products and countries. The commercial invoice basically is a proof of the transaction between the seller and the buyer. We also have the packing list, which is a document that itemizes the contents of a shipment. It provides details such as the quantity, weight, and dimensions of the products. We also have the customs clearance, which is a permission from the Mexican customs authorities, that enables the company to export the goods. And we specifically in Mexico we have the what's called a pedimento, and basically it's a customs declaration from that to be submitted that has to be submitted to the Mexican customs authorities for the importation and exportation of goods. And it includes elements such as the description of the product, the value, the origin, and the classification for tariff purposes. We also have another some set of regulatory compliances, which can be divided in export compliances and import compliances. The export compliances include elements such as the to obtain export license from the Mexican Ministry of Economy to export goods, and to register with the U.S. Export Administration regulations and classify all items that are to be exported. On the import compliance side, we need to file customs entry forms confirming imports comply with CBP regulations, including statements of legal import eligibility and authority to import under AdVista's identification number. And we also need to maintain import and export records for 5 years minimum. We also have what's called statistical purposes, which they give us information that can conduct that are part of an economic analysis of the relationship between between California state and Mexico. These include things such as trade relations between the state and the country, or broadly speaking, between the two countries, tourism statistics, free trade agreements, infrastructure and logistics that will enable the export or import of goods, and the human capital factor.
Hello, I like to walk you through key export documentation required for international trade, specifically from Mexico to the United States. We focus on 4 essential documents. The first one is the Certificate of Origin. This is a declaration that details the country in which our goods were manufactured, which in this case is Mexico. It is crucial for determining the tariff treatment of the products. Next, we have the Bill of Lading. This is issued by the carrier and serves multiple roles. It is a receipt for goods shipped, evidence of the contract of carriage, and it contains all necessary shipping details. Moving on to the waybill, which is similar to the Bill of Lading, but is used for the transport of goods overland. It accompanies the shipped products and carries details about the shipment's destination and the party responsible for the receipt. Lastly, let's look at the compliance checklist. This document outlines all the necessary paperwork required by both Mexican and U.S. authorities. It includes commercial invoices, packing lists, and other relevant documents like export declarations. Each document serves a unique purpose, ensuring a smooth and a compliant trade process. So together they form a transport record that supports the efficient and legal transportation of goods across borders. It is important to maintain accurate and thorough records for all these documents to avoid any customs compliance issues. Well, thank you for your attention, and I hope this provides clarity on the importance and function each document in the export process.